What's up, guys? How's it going, everybody? My name's Blitzwinger. Ladies and gents, welcome back to a brand new video for LEGO Marvel Avengers. And today we've got the very cool spacesuit Iron Man welcoming us to a brand new level showcase. And this one is going to be focused on the Iron Man 3 movie, which we'll get to in just a moment. But one thing I did want to ask you guys is, what do you think about this armor? Because for the longest time, this armor was rumored to appear in Iron Man 3. Then I think they were saying that it was post credits of Iron Man 3. Then I remember hearing rumors about this spacesuit being like the suit that Iron Man was going to wear, or Tony Stark was going to wear in the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and then the post credits for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And then the point is, we never actually have seen this armor in the MCU. We've seen like concept pictures, and by the way, the concept art is way cooler because the boosters on his back look like, he just looks like a giant spaceship. Like, he just looks super duper epic. So I've always wished we would have gotten this armor just to see what it would look like on a movie screen, you know, especially because we've gotten so many different suits, especially from the gold and red design. It would have been kind of cool to get something a little bit different. This, or maybe even that scuba armor, would have been really cool to see. But regardless, let's take off to space and get to our next level. This is actually the last level that we need to complete for LEGO Marvel Avengers, so this should be pretty exciting indeed. Now, in addition to that, of course, guys, don't forget, if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please consider hitting that like button. That is always very, very highly appreciated. Thank you guys so very much for your amazing support on the series so far. And with that all in mind, let's head to Ready, Aim, Fire, as that is our next level. Maria Hill, please give us the mission breakdown about Iron Man 3. I remember Iron Man 3 being so controversial, by the way, because I remember so many people hated the twist at the end, which I loved. I thought it was just so clever, the Mandarin twist.
Something about him's different now.
What would that be?
His time building new Iron Man suits at his mansion, and has somehow managed to get himself in trouble with this mysterious menace known as the Mandarin.
Yep.
I'd like to think he knows what he's doing, but, well, he's Tony.
Okay, got it. Fair enough. Good criticism, I guess. But this is, of course, with the event when Tony calls the Mandarin to come after him.
That's where I live with Tony Stark. Normally, it has a beautiful vista of the Pacific.
Huh, okay, that sounds wonderful. Oh, now that does not sound wonderful anymore.
He's the same villain that's been creating all kinds of chaos around town, even putting our friend Happy in the hospital. Guess he's not so happy now. Definitely not Tony's best decision, giving our home address to a bunch of lava-blooded villains. On a positive note, at least his new Iron Man suit fits me snugly.
Okay, so here's the start, which is when that Malibu house was attacked by Mandarin. So now our heroes get to go on ahead and play through this situation. I love that you can see on the screen, right there, on the side of the screen, you can see the 10 rings, which, by the way, they did say that at some point the real 10 rings and the real quote-unquote Mandarin was gonna appear at some point in the MCU, but we've never seen them since. So I don't know, maybe they will return at some point. I'd really love to see more from those characters, because I think it'd be really cool, especially because it'd be interesting to find out maybe who has the 10 rings. That could be actually a really cool storyline going down in the MCU going forward. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Did you enjoy Iron Man 3, yes or no? Because I'm genuinely curious, because I know personally most of my friends really, really disliked this movie. They said it was like just all over the place. It wasn't an Iron Man movie. It barely had Iron Man. They hated the twist with Mandarin. For me, though, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was a terrific film. So maybe that's just my opinion, but I'm actually curious to hear your thoughts as well. So let me know down in the comment section below what you thought. So first and foremost, we have this giant robot that Tony is able to fix up for Pepper Potts to then go on ahead and, I guess, disassemble. There we go. Now, of course, this is not the rescue armor, by the way, that Pepper's wearing here. So, oh, there's actually mini kits to collect using the destruction of those previously mentioned 10 rings thing. Wait, I didn't even notice the big giant bunny there. Remember when he gifts her that? I forgot about that. Oh, that was so awkward. Okay, so next up, it looks like we need to figure out a way through this section here, and then a robot. It's the robot that can pick up the fire hydrant, though, no? I believe we can. Okay, Tony, time to shine, my friend. So this is where we do a character swap, I think. Hello, there we go. Okay, that took a while. Tony, let's power up, my friend. Wait, did Tony Stark just go beep, boop, 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 bop, bop? That would be hilarious. Can you imagine Robert Downey Jr. really doing that? That would have been hilarious. Just pretending to do sound effects for buttons. Okay, so... Oh, that's right. I think what's happening is that sorry, not rescue armor. I'm like, that's not the rescue armor, and then I call it the rescue armor by mistake. I think Pepper's supposed to escape, and then it'll be up to Tony to put on the suit, right? Yeah, there we go. So now the suit goes back to Tony Stark, and he has been powered up.
Watch out for those helicopters, Tony.
Okay, got it. So there is a way across, I guess that way, right? In the meantime, oh wait, we still get to place Pepper Potts? Okay, cool. Am I supposed to get Pepper Potts across, or? I thought she escapes. Does she not? I guess not, huh? Okay, let's see. What is this all about? We can use the Sentry ability. Ah, because now he can melt down these ornaments here. Tony Stark with his heat vision. Looking good, sir. Looking good. Whoops. Okay, we need some studs. And... come on. Any moment now. What is happening? Okay, sweet. So all of that has now been completed, correct? Okay, what the heck does he assemble? Is that a handle or something? Wait. I can't jump up that far. The heck? There we go. Okay. Seems like there's a whole lot of parts. Tony, you gotta fix that up. Come on, brusky. You gotta hurry up. That Mandarin attack is not slowing down. There we go. I don't remember that happening in the movie. That would have been kind of crazy, though, if Tony figured out a way to launch the piano to defeat the helicopter there. That would have been pretty crazy. Oh, yeah, there's another one of those things. I think the other one was actually... wasn't it on this side somewhere? It's kind of difficult to now see it. Oh, there it is. Because it's on the side wall there. There we go. We get a mini kit. Sweet. Okay. So it looks as though we're supposed to be able to reassemble all this. Oh, the sentry turrets have been called in. That's kind of neat. Okay, we don't need a character with shields right now. We need a character that can build whatever this is supposed to be. I think that's supposed to be a sentry turret of some sort, so that Tony can hold off his foes. Okay, let's hope it works indeed. Holy, we got a lot of enemies. Well, let's rock and roll. Come on. Okay, these things are tough as nails, clearly. 2. Luckily, they're not very clever about their dodging technique, nor are they very good at aim, so... we just kind of focus on one of these at a time, and we're able to defeat all of the Mandarin forces there, correct?
For a second, we thought...
haha.
But a final missile slipped past. I watched in horror as the entire convoy...
Oh yeah, remember when Tony goes underwater?
Thankfully, Jarvis had managed to help Tony escape a watery end, but the suit had shorted out, leaving him stranded in Tennessee.
Yep. And then it almost felt like a Christmas movie.
Happened to be visiting the area, and Tony's only ally was Harley, a local boy with a pretty mean potato gun.
Who actually does go on to actually continue to be in the MCU, which was very cool. Like, if you've seen Endgame, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So it is cool that a lot of the elements that occurred in this movie still played out and had an important factor going forward. Okay, so looks like we are in Tennessee and we are playing as Tony Stark. Now, the first step we're going to do is actually go on ahead and save our progress because, you know, it's nice to be able to know that we're not going to lose the progress that we've already... Okay, done. So we got a lot of enemies. Alrighty. They're just going to keep probably spawning, I'm guessing. Okay. Now. Looks like we need somebody to hit that. And then Tony can do the assembly work here. For what seems like a switch of some sort. Is that a Lego store? I think it is. Love that they're selling Avengers merchandise. Okay, here we go. Big right hand from Tony Stark. Delivering the victory. Gonna get a bunch of studs there. Yeah, I love that there's Lego figures there. Wait, that's very meta. It's figures of Lego characters that are standing in front of them as Lego characters. Seems awfully confusing, doesn't it? Okay, what is that drone thingy doing?
No
Supposed to
offense,
just hold
but
on?
I think you might be a little too heavy for this. Let me try.
Hey, bro, what the heck, man? No offense, but I think you might be a little too heavy for this.
There's a transformer up here.
Okay,
You can go.
that sounds pretty good. We can do that. And if that allows us to get past...
Taken care of. Now to
Oh, okay. The other one seems to be on the opposite side. And I don't think he has any ways to destroy silver Lego objects, so we have to just head down and head onwards towards that other transformer that Harley mentioned. Okay. Anytime I say Harley in the context of superheroes, I always think of Harley Quinn. But it can't be the only one, can I? Alright, hit him with the combo wamba. Nice. Now it's time to use the sensor ability to figure out this little puzzle. I mean, it's really not much of a puzzle because it's pretty straightforward. There we go. Harley has the targeting weapon. And so, oh my gosh. Well, that melted down the ice, but it also melted in a bunch of enemies over here. Now, it's up to Tony to fix this tractor, I think. At least it looks like a tractor. Maybe it's supposed to be like a snowmobile removal or something. Harley, move! Yeah, I think it's supposed to be... Oh, no, never mind. I thought he was headed for that snow pile, so that's why I thought there's going to be like a snow removal tool or something. Okay, well, that's one way to open the door. There you go. Yikes. Perfectly parked. Just like that. Okay, so that's the other transformer, and look at that. We got ourselves a mini kit. That's always nice. Can we get some more studs from this? We sure can. Brilliant. Awesome. And now I think we should be able to get rid of that transformer item. And okay, so that allows our heroes to march on.
Yeah, that did it.
To the next challenge we go.
We can get past now, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure if we want to get past, honestly. Because as much as that side was kind of protecting us, or sorry, protecting them from us, it was also protecting us from them. So it was almost kind of nice to be able to not have to worry about these characters that can like cast spells, basically, and throw fireballs at our heroes. It doesn't sound all that great. Ow. There we go. Alright, so did she just teleport up there? She did. Okay. We have the ×4 multiplier right now going, which is pretty awesome. Okay. Potato guns. Activate! Okay, apparently the potato gun is just as good at defeating these guys as like an Iron Man blast would, so who would have thunk it? Superhero business is a lot easier in the Lego universe than you would even imagine. Or I would even imagine. Okay, she's only got one more health bar, so we're doing pretty well right now. Getting a whole bunch of heroic work done. But of course, we also do have to remember that Aldrich Killian is involved in this whole thing. And we have not even run into him yet, so... Yes! I got True Avenger rank. I think it took about 120,000 studs to get to that. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, because they had the boss fight in the little, like, cafe.
Really angry.
Yeah, she's very good. She just picked up that table like it was a paper napkin. Holy moly, that was crazy. I didn't realize they get super strength. I thought they only got the fire ability. No realization that they gained other powers in addition to that. Ow.
Got a plan for this, right? It kind of feels
Sorta.
like a full-out match right now.
Maybe if we cook the potatoes that you mentioned before. Uh-oh. She's about to throw that thing. Move, move, move. Okay. Guess that works. Kinda. Now we just need to avoid all the fireballs. Good stuff. Is she gonna throw something else at us? Yep. Okay, let's stay in the corner. That way we can kind of dodge by moving sideways. Tony, you're supposed to be building something. Hurry up! It's a big giant oven. It's an iron oven. It legit looks like an iron oven. Like, it looks like what... if Iron Man was an oven, this is what it would look like. I hope this is not what it would work like.
After some creative use of a microwave, Tony
Whew.
defeated the remaining extremist-fueled agents and headed
Look
off
at
to
that.
take down the Mandarin.
Big victory for our
Then things
heroes.
got complicated very quickly. The
And there's
turned out to
Mandarin.
be a washed-up British actor called Trevor, and the real villain was actually
Oh, that still makes me laugh.
neighbor, but a
Nope.
nerd turned superhuman called
Yep.
Aldrich Killian.
That's right.
I've got to admit, he was looking much more suave these days. Killian only went and took me hostage, exposing me to extremists. He also kidnapped the president, too, and planned to serve him up like a roast turkey.
Okay,
He
so...
turned up to save the day, this time with Iron Patriot by his side, and his entire back catalog of Iron Man.
Yes, I remember that scene. It was so epic when all the suits arrived, remember?
He had to tidy his room.
That was so crazy. And then, of course, also Pepper putting on the, like, Iron Man, like, arm suit, I guess? What would... Iron glove? Whatever we would want to describe that as. That was a cool moment. And then we obviously in the future get to see Pepper Potts in a proper rescue armor, which was always very, very cool. All right, so our heroes can continue onwards, and we don't really actually have to worry about studs because we're actually doing very well already as far as the studs are concerned. Oh, there's the Igor. Remember that suit? Okay. Iron Man combo wombos. What's up? We're looking good. I always thought that this was the Hulkbuster, and I think so did everybody else. I remember when Iron Man 3 came out, everybody thought that that was the Hulkbuster suit. I remember that was the discussion on the internet. Everyone thought, okay, well, that's the Hulkbuster suit, and it's probably just going to get, like, repainted, most likely. And maybe it would eventually end up just being the Hulkbuster armor that we see Tony utilize, but that wound up to be almost kind of just like a weird construction armor that Tony Stark created in order to be able to just lift heavy things, which was really kind of a cool idea that they introduced just armors where Tony thought, okay, well, that would be a really useful thing to have instead of just armors that are always only applicable towards fighting other like supervillains and things like that. So it was actually kind of a cool concept where you thought to yourself, oh, okay, like Tony does other things that are heroic outside of just fighting supervillains, some of which probably require some very, very, very heavy lifting, and therefore he designed an armor like the Igor armor, which helps him out with that. I wonder if, okay, I was wondering if we could use Iron Patriot for that, and luckily we can. I still know a lot of people that were actually upset by the Iron Patriot. That's another thing that a lot of people who did not like Iron Man 3 did not like, that Iron Patriot was like wasted, quote unquote. Because if you didn't know, Iron Patriot in the comics is very different. It's actually Norman Osborn. It's not Rhodey. And they did a completely different storyline with that. But to me, I was like, the comics have always been different to the MCU. Like, they've always taken things and ideas from the MCU, but they've also done things very differently from the comics. So I had no problem with it, and I honestly thought it was kind of a clever design and idea, and it made sense that, like, the U.S. Army, once they had the access to the armor, they went ahead and designed it to kind of look like that. So I don't know, I thought that it made sense, and it was one of those things where I really did not mind it. And again, I am somebody that read and reads lots of comics, so it's not something where I was like, I have no idea what I'm talking about, you know. At least I consider myself a fan, so I don't know. I thought it was a good implementation. And I've always also made the argument that I don't understand the people who just want the movies to be basically the comic books but live action. It's like, why? You just read the comic books then. Like, to me, I almost find it interesting when the comics are different to the movies, or the movies are different to the comics, I guess is more specifically correct. Because it's like, yeah, they should be different. Some ideas could be the same. Some concepts are cool. There's a lot of stuff in the comics that's really awful as well. So I'm glad when they take stuff from that and then adjust it. It actually turns out to be much better, in my opinion. But with that little rant out of the way, let's see what we've got next here. We've almost caught up to Aldrich Killian, and the Iron Patriot and Iron Man are ready for battle. There he is.
You wanted the Mandarin, Tony? Well, here I am. I am the Mandarin.
Bring it on, Mandarin. Okay. Get down here and fight us. With your giant face laser. That might as well be like laser face. That would be Taserface's cousin from the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, if you remember. Uh-oh, here it comes. Okay, so once you've dodged a few of his attacks, then he actually makes his way down here. And then you can actually battle him. Upon which he just decides to run away again. And resorts back to his old strategy of trying to use his laser beam face to try to take down our heroes, which, to be honest, is obviously not working very well for him, but nobody tell him, because, you know, he's stuck doing his thing. Okay, oh, okay, that was kind of dangerous. Almost took a bunch of damage there. Okay, for now. Let's hit the combo wombo. Again, I still think for certain characters like that, like Iron Man and Rhodey should have a cool team-up move. And legitimately, what you could do, watch Iron Man 2, the end of that. Remember when they're fighting Whiplash and all the bots, where they're standing back-to-back? That's literally the team-up move. They just kind of like square up like this, back-to-back, and they just start firing away like laser blasts and everything like that. That's what I would have done. I think that would have been a really cool idea, but hey, maybe I'm wrong about that. Okay. Run, 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 run. Tony, keep on running. Okay. Whew. Okay, so there he goes, melting down. And then melting up. There he is. And so this is where Tony should be able to defeat him. Help me out, Iron Patriot. Where's he going? I'm trying to escape. Killian, get off us. Quickly. Fix that. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Iron Patriot is actually providing us with good cover there. Come on. Activate. Armors. Okay, that was awkward.
You see? That suit was just like you. A failure.
That was a pretty big mistake.
Jarvis, do me a favor and blow Mark 42.
And that's gonna go boom.
Even after being cooked in an iron
I love that that's what they
Alien
cut to,
still
just
up for another
instantly.
round. Luckily for Tony, I was in no mood for any more nonsense.
That is true.
Combining my terrifically toasty powers and an Iron Man repulsor, I flame grilled the big geek. With the maniac out of the way,
The big geek.
Tony celebrated by blowing up all his suits.
Yeah, which was very awkward because then it made no sense once the Avengers 2 movie came out. Because I was like, wait, didn't he get rid of all his suits? What the heck happened?
Tony promised to use
You
his
know?
super genius to find a cure for the extremis enhancements. Straight after we'd had a festive dinner. Oh,
Hey.
and after he'd had his shrapnel removed. Oh, and don't forget, he is Iron Man.
Iron Man. Indeed. Ladies and gents, there you go. So that was the last level that we needed to complete. Ready, aim, fire. Level complete. Free play, of course, has indeed been unlocked. We did manage to get 187,000 studs, which was plenty more than what we even needed to get our... There it is, that Hulk roar and that True Avenger rank. So that is always, always awesome to get that done. We unlock some new characters, including the Iron Man Mark 42, Harley. Then we get Iron Patriot, Pepper Potts in the Mark 42, actually. And that is very, very cool. So we got a whole lot of characters, a very cool roster of characters unlocked there. And of course, we still have to rescue Stand Man Lee. But on the bright side, we did manage to get 2 of the 10 possible mini kits. We're going to earn a level completion and the True Avenger gold bricks, which is terrific. And so with that in mind, ladies and gents, that concludes our adventure in LEGO Marvel Avengers. For now, of course, if you guys want to see a full walkthrough of LBA stuff for LEGO Marvel Avengers, go to the last part of the story mode and leave a like on that video. And once we reach the like goal for that video, then we will dive into some more LBAs. Of course, as always, guys, have an absolutely fantastic day. I will hopefully see you guys here next time. Peace out. See you later.